Hello.
Hey, there you are.
I just had to keep playing around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you heard me or not, but
Oh yeah, I heard every word. Yep, yep, yep.
funny.
All right.
Well, hello.
Uh,
You ready for this?
I guess if I can figure out how to get there.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Close. Hey, it's Tanglefoot.
Uh, hey, there you are.
Tanglefoot 51. What's the 51 for? Is that your year or something?
Now that's the.
Look
I
up.
think that.
Anyway, you're looking down right now. There. Oh, oh, you're almost. There you go. Hi. Hi, Dad. You got your
you
fishing pole shoving in my face.
you disappeared on me. I saw you walk down, but then you disappeared for some reason.
Oh, I was still here on. Both of us were on the same screen, so. But yeah, hey, look. Nice gear.
Thank
Got
you.
some water boots there. Where should I go to catch a smallmouth buffalo?
Yeah. Follow me.
Following way, theoretically. There you go. Magfin, huh? That's what the back of your
Magafin?
Magfin. That's what the back of your vest says.
Oh, okay.
So how long have you been playing this now?
Uh, Pretty much since I couldn't see the hunt anymore.
Since season one, you said?
Since I couldn't see to hunt.
Oh, so a few months now at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, come here right where I'm at. And let's see what kind of bait you should use.
And what kind of rod?
Yeah, probably a float rod.
All right. Well, I think that's what I've currently got equipped here. Looks like the float's dangling in front of my face.
And let's see. Okay. You should be able to go up to about 100 and something.
Well, I'm not sure if maybe it's a limitation on my rod, but oops, just lobbed it out there.
Yep.
All right. Trying to remember the controls here again.
Oh, good. I caught a weed.
It's a good start.
Yeah. I don't see you anywhere.
On to your right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
will
was there something on
use.
there? Oh, there was something on there. I'm sitting here trying to get my line to be taut, and it's not looking like it's doing anything. But then my bobber was moving. Man, it has been a hot minute. I think I'm letting. Am I letting it out? Oops. What am I doing here? I think my reel's going out.
uh,
Why is it going out?
okay. You see the circle down below in the corner, right hand corner?
Oh, there you go. I had it facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Okay, that would explain
That's
a few things.
the down is let it out, and then you got four different speeds to bring it in.
Yeah, we'll get there at some point. Professional fisher, I am not.
Yeah.
Do not put me in a pro bass tournament. Oh, hey, look. Pull the water thing out. All right, lob it in again. Let's try this. So what's your favorite fish to catch?
Hmm. I don't know. Probably the northern pike.
Oh, I think they got a challenge or something like that right now, don't they?
Oh yeah, you got those all over. You gotta, you go to St. Croix and you got some big catfish. They got some big pike.
I just like the fight, the catch, pulling it in. I like the challenge.
Yeah. Trout would probably give you the most challenge.
Is there trout here? I thought that the bass were the challenge in this area. Is there trout in this one?
No, not here.
I don't think so. It's in the one of the next ones, right? Like Mudwater or the next one up, something like that.
Yeah, and Falcon and oh, pretty much all of them.
Except here.
Yeah. And then it's too bad you can't see my sign, but
The spot you're marking?
yeah, like a light beam coming down.
Yeah, I think I got the same way to do that, I think myself somehow.
It's just it's your
Whoa.
right,
Whoa.
right.
Whoa. I just changed my day.
Changed your day.
What? I think. No, stop. I left. I'll be back. Hold on. I accidentally left or something. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm running. Good thing I don't have to worry about scaring any deer or anything right now.
Yeah, I see you.
Anyways, I know what you meant by the whole blue marker thing.
Mm,
Um, because I've done it myself before, like trying to like pick where I want to mark it at, or where I want to fish at to throw out to. But it's again
it's
been a while
it's
since. Oh,
it's.
I got it. I got it. I got my marker out there.
Did you use your right? Are you using a mouse?
No, I'm using my 360 controller.
Oh, okay. Because on the mouse, it's the right button, and then while you marked it, and then you hit the left button, it casts it there. Or you gotta try to get to cast to the
Yeah,
mark.
I think I overshot it here, but it's okay. It's in the water there now. But yeah, for me,
Yeah.
it's my it looks like my left trigger on my controller.
Yeah.
So, which I think is set up for what the right mouse button would be.
Yeah.
I
Let me see it.
got it. Oh, that was quick. I got a trophy bluegill, little 1 pounder, just slightly
All
over a
right.
pound. Let's see. Keep or release. I guess it's my only one. I'll keep it. I'll turn in for some fish here or money in a bit. All right, let's see. There you go, marker. So where should I throw it out at? I've got my marker out there now.
Yeah. If I'm trying to say, wonder if I change my time, if it changes yours.
No, no, I've tested this before.
Okay.
When I was with the my other friend Jet Broman quite a while ago.
Hmm.
uh, we were doing that also, and he had moved on to another day when I was still doing mine. So you'll be
Okay.
okay.
Well, try going till about 11 o'clock because that's the best fishing.
Oh, for me to change my time of day.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just changed mine.
okay, let's see. How do I change my time of day?
Well, for me, I hit T on the
Well,
keyboard.
I can do that. Hit T. All right, time of day. And what do I do? Drag it over? Oh, click 11. There you go, 11. Forwarded time. All right, hey, it's brighter.
Yep.
All right, so time of day's changed, and now where am I tucking the line out to?
Right at the left hand side of those lily pads.
So like the left end, the leftmost one that's right there.
Yep.
All right, and boom. Good. I think it's pretty
Mm,
close. A little overshoot.
I couldn't see where that went.
Hey, I got one. I got one. I got one. Little tiny, another panfish. Little bluegill, tiny one. Little half pounder. So how do you determine how deep the water is there?
I use a bottom rod with a weight on it.
Ah,
It tells you as it goes down, it tells you how deep it is.
gotcha.
And I just caught something.
Thought you used a depth charge.
Uh,
Yeah,
a red ear.
a little guy there.
Yeah. Decent red ear.
What's the biggest fish you've caught?
Um, it was a monster and it was a trout. I'm trying to remember which it is. It was 155 pounds.
Oh, I got something. 155 pounds?
Yeah.
How long did that take you to reel in? This guy's tiny too. A little .332 pounder.
It took a while because but I had a big rod and all of that. I had to get a bigger keep net so I could collect it.
Were you able to get a bigger keep net while you were fishing?
No, I had to do it before. I saw it was going to be big, so
Oh, you knew what you're
whatever.
going after? You're going specifically for something?
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. I mean, that was the event. The monster special there, and I look at the videos and I saw where they were all coming in over 150 pounds. So
Nice.
I've used videos a lot because all you do is you type in fishing planet in the lake or whatever and what you're looking for, and there's one called Supa, and he gives you pretty good directions all the time.
Huh. I'll have to maybe look at that one. The one I keep using, I've seen a lot is BZ Hub.
Mm.
He's done one, and then there's another guy I've seen that I'm drawing a blank. I think it's M Dog or something like that. He does a lot more of the Russian fishing for, I think,
Hmm.
but he's done fishing planet stuff like that as well. So those are the guys I've like watched do a few things on. But Supa, you said, huh?
Yeah, Soopa.
Okie dokie.
What did I get this time?
Bluefin.
Oh, oh, white crappie.
I got myself one too. Let's see what I got here. Trophy bluegill.
All right.
Okay, we both got a fish at the same time. The bait was eaten or lost. Challenge complete. Trophy gainer 2. Catch a certain number of trophy fish. So how long do you put in on a day on fishing when you fish here?
Oh, it depends. Green sunfish.
He's tiny. I
Yeah,
like the
they're
light
pretty much.
reflecting off of him, though. I can see it from my angle. The sun glinting off of its scales.
They're all pretty tiny around here.
Yeah, that's true. I got something on the hook. All right. Another panfish. Green sunfish. I think I just caught the one that you had. He's a little 0.394 pounder. I'm out of current bait. Oh, I need to change my bait. I have a rod stand also, so I can set up another line.
Oh, okay.
I did buy that. I got like, I think it's gonna give me like what, the 2 rods, maybe 3. I don't know. I only got 2 rods on me, but
Yeah. All right. Can you see my marker out there?
no, still can't see that yet.
Uh, I mean, it's
Because
the.
I got mine on right now. Do you see mine?
No, I'm talking about my buoy.
Oh, no. You have a
It's a,
buoy out there?
yeah, it's a green and white buoy.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, um, throw. You see that you got a set of lily pads, a little space in between them, and a set another lily pads, and then another little space, and then a third set of lily pads.
It kind of like looks like 2 next to each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Throw in front of the third pad, third
Okay.
bunch,
About
and
where that
then
fish just dropped. All right, let's.
pretty close. Yeah.
All right, there we
And then
go.
you just
Pop,
and then
stop and go.
yeah, just slowly reel in, stop. Yeah, stop and go, stop and go. Your speed should be on either one or two.
I think it's on 1 right now.
I got a branch.
Those things are amazing. So you got any fishing stories you want to relate from when we were younger? Because I don't remember a lot of that stuff.
No, not really.
I do remember the one time that I think where you got most of those pictures that you sent me of us at the lake. I kind of like remember that, but I think I remember not catching anything.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I used to go up all the time when I first got to Montana. I'd
Got
go up.
something.
All right.
Come on. You just hopped out of the water there. Anyways, you were saying when you first got to Montana?
I would drive 50, 60 miles just to go up on the lake or else on Missouri River. And your grandpa, he was a big fisherman, so he always showed me some good spots.
I think I've almost got this guy in. Yeah. I got myself a grass pickerel.
All right.
0.7 pounder.
Okay.
Kind of golden color flopping around. All right. Anyway, so you were saying, oops.
Yeah. He was, like I said, he was a fisherman. He'd get down on his belly and crawl to get not disturb the brookie trouts in the streams.
Wow.
Yeah, there was places you go up along the river, and people had like a refrigerator sitting out behind their house,
Right.
yeah, and they'd have worms in containers, and you just stop, open a refrigerator, get you a can of worms, and leave them $1 or two, whatever they wanted. And head on out. They never, you never even seen them.
Huh.
I don't know if they still do that with the way people are today. They probably rip you off.
Right.
But yeah, I could go up a lot of rainbow trout
Ooh, got something.
up.
Anyway, he's got a lot of rainbow trout, you said.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
think it
then
came off.
you're.
Oh, I must have been stuck on the reeds or something. Sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, yeah. Your uncle Larry, he always had his boat. We used to, whenever he'd go out, we'd go up to Holter Lake, spend an afternoon up there, and that was kind of fun. Just sit back, throw the lines out in the water, and let the boat go. You know, at a low speed. Caught some pretty good sized ones.
Nice.
I remember one time when I was a kid, I went down to where this creek and the river kind of connected there, about a couple miles from my house. And I was trying to catch me some catfish. And I threw the worms out, and I was sitting there waiting, nothing was biting. I thought, well, maybe they got my bait. So I started reeling in real fast. I ended up catching a bass.
Oh,
Didn't even know there was bass in there.
that's funny.
So I ended up got a couple of them. They going after the worms as they went by. One time, my cousin David and I, we were about, I don't know, 13, 14. We went up the creek with our rods and some worms. And we decided we'd just do some wading, fishing from the middle of the creek.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, we don't have no bathing suits. So we said, okay, we'll just strip down to our underwear. And it's, it's the tidy whities, but nobody's going to, they'll think we got white. If anybody sees us, they'll think we have white bathing suits. So we did that. I don't remember if we ever caught any fish or not.
Probably caught a couple glances.
Uh, Maybe it's so far out, probably nobody can see us anyway. There wasn't a lot of people out there.
Whoa, I think I got something.
Hmm.
I did.
All
At the
right.
last second, I got a grass pickerel again. Let's see, on the .8 pounder here. Wow, that's a nice little surprise.
Well,
All right, so out in the center area here. Oops, that go too soon. Oh, did you got something?
yeah,
Look at you.
yeah, I got one. Mine's a .627.
Nice. Look like it's
Yeah.
about maybe a half a foot long, or I mean a foot long, whatever.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Just harder to get out to do. Oop, I got something on the line.
Hey, you're on a streak.
I think I got something. It's fighting. Yeah, it's going. It's the fish. It's taking the line the other. Whoa. No, no, no. Come on. Get, get, get. Yeah, this one's giving me a little bit of a challenge now. This is the fun part.
Yeah.
Though just pulling them in is not quite the same. It's just like, make it worth my time, right?
Yeah, you can get some of them bigger ones that They take forever, and you just hope they don't get off.
Right?
You know, nothing worse than
This guy's hopping out of the water out there.
well, see it. There's nothing worse than fighting a fish for hours and then have it. The line goes slack, and away it goes.
Yeah. So what's the longest you said you spent in here trying to catch a fish?
Uh, I spent hours.
Real life hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that they on the Russian Fishing 4, I think the fishing's supposed to be even more realistic than Fishing Planet, and it could take like I've heard stories of like long, 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 long time in order just to land one. And the guy said the BZ Hub. I think I watched a video of him once. He's like when I'm playing a fishing game, like you want a balance between like actual fishing and catching something. He's like, because if I'm gonna spend that long trying to catch a virtual fish, he's like, I'm just gonna go out and fish in real life. It's like you want to catch a little bit quicker than that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, man, this guy's like taking a little bit of time here. I've got my drag up pretty high, I think.
How close is the yellow on top?
It gets up there on the reel. I mean, on the yeah, the reel.
Yeah, you can get it up to red without it breaking, unless it's bright red.
Keeps hopping out. I'm almost got him. He's like coming in. Come on, out of the water, bud. Out of the water. Out of the water. He's like right here. Ah, got him. I got a bass. I got a spotted bass. 1 point, pretty much a 1.5 pounder.
All right.
That was fun. I get him just wiggling around.
Yeah, it took me off one time. I was fishing and I hooked a real fighter, and I fought it and fought it and fought it for, I don't know, probably a good hour.
Yeah.
And I got it up to the dock, and I got it, raced it up, and it was a 33-pound trophy blue catfish. And my max that I could put in my fish net was, or keep net, was 30 pounds.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. So I caught it, but I couldn't keep it.
So how big is your keep net now? Do you have a keep net or do you
I,
have the lines that you put in the water?
the stringers. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to keep that. My keep net's 551.2 pounds.
Wow. Take a while to fill that thing up over here.
Yeah, but you get a lot of money when you get it full.
I'm sure.
You know,
Oh, let me crank that down a little bit.
I had to buy that one for that one trout I was to tell you about, because this one, the maximum was 165, and I knew that trout was going to be up close to 150 in the 50s. So
Yeah. How long did it take you before you can get to that point?
a while.
Lots of fishing.
Yeah.
So there's that other fishing game that came out here at the end of last year, the Caldwell the Angler. I think I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've tried playing it. Unfortunately, my system can't handle it currently. I definitely need a better video card, which I could probably get, I suppose. I haven't decided to break down and buy it yet, but um, that's the only game that's like really prevented me from playing because of the video card. So it's like it wasn't like crucial for me to get yet, but it looks amazing. They just also released a new reserve event called Norway, or for Norway. Ooh, I think did I get something? I got something. Little guy at the last second here. It looks like you got something too.
Yeah, I got a .48 grass pick or pike. Pickerel and pike, same thing.
Why is this not coming in? Dude. Yeah, I see it flopping around there. This guy does not want to come out of the water. Where are you going, man? Come back here. What in the world? A little white crappie. A half pounder. Nice. Anyways, as I was saying, it's like I haven't played it much because my system can't handle it. I thought I would be able to play it just fine with playing the hunter, but they use an updated engine, and it really taxes my system. And it's like I am playing a slideshow for the most part, which is really frustrating. But it's got some pretty cool things. Like I said, Norway looks beautiful. I think it looks better. Ooh, I got something else. Looks like. I think it looks better than the original one, the Golden Ridge Reserve that they have on there. Um, but I do like the fact that on the game you can get out in a boat. I don't know if you can get out in a boat here or not, but you can team up with like 4 people in that game and get out in a boat and go fishing together out on the lakes and stuff like that. And I think I'd have fun just taking the boat out for a spin, not necessarily fishing, but just cruising around the waterways with the boat.
Yeah, yeah, I've got a kayak and a boat.
On here?
Just a regular, yeah. No, yeah, it's on Fishing Planet, but they don't let you use it on this lake.
But you can use them on some of the other ones.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I guess I just haven't gotten up high enough to be able to check that kind of stuff out. Where can you like um float them at?
Uh, it's oh,
I think I got another bass on the line here because this thing's getting up another fight good.
whoa, check out what I got.
What'd you get? What'd you
Got a
get?
bass.
Oh, little guy. Yeah.
Yep, 1.3. No, like say,
You all right over there?
I get these coughing spells.
Yeah, I get the same thing. I got him. Fine. Yay. Another 1.5 pound spotted bass. Sweet. Anyways, you're saying you could do it at St. Croix or whatever you said?
Yeah, St. Croix,
Ooh, I just saw a fish jump out there.
White Moose Lake. Um, oh, I can't remember all of them. It's, if you can't use it when you get ready to go to there, it'll come up with a warning says, you're about to enter a place where boats are not allowed.
I got another fish. Well, I've obviously got a little while to go before I can even get to those locations because I only got like the 4, so
Yeah, they're kind of expensive too.
yeah. It'll take me a little bit to get there, I'm sure.
Yeah, the kayaks are good for going to places like up where you really couldn't get a
Boy, this has got to be another
you
bass. We couldn't get to what?
it's be hard to get to with a boat. Your kayak, you can just kind of slide right in there.
Nice. Did the fish pull you along on the kayak though?
They will if you don't drop your anchor.
Cool. Nice little feature that they throw in.
Yeah, you got an anchor you can drop.
This guy's hopping out of the water here.
I got a big old water lily.
Got another bass. It's another 1.5 pounder.
Yeah, and you keep those up, and you'll be up to 10 before you know it.
Yeah. I'm at 6.6 on my keep net. Ooh, max cast. You got something? Yeah, you're pulling something in.
Yeah, nice sized grass pickerel.
Yeah, I could see.
16.4
He
inches.
looks a little greenish here instead of golden.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
and can a person ride with you?
I don't, I don't think so because it says passengers one, and I think that refers just to you.
Huh.
Because I checked them all out, and they all say that. So even though they got room,
Well, we could try it out if I can get enough money to get there.
yeah. Let's see what this is.
Got
It
another one on the line.
is
Look at you.
spotted bass, 1.47 pounds.
Nice.
And another little tip is that when it's raining, weather's bad,
Mm-hmm.
the pike, pickerel, they're out hunting. So that's a good time to catch them.
I don't think I've ever seen it rain in this game.
No, it will.
Ooh, I think I got something. I do. Look, another little fighter. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah. Going that way. Yeah, he's giving me a little bit of a challenge again. Do they have any like rare type of fish here in Fishing Planet?
Rare.
Yeah, so like kind of like the hunting games with like leucistic, melanistic, piebalds. Do you have any of that kind of stuff in? No, 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 no. Did I lose? No, no.
It's only you get the trophy and ultimate, and that's about it.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would have that kind of stuff, but then I thought about it more when like I go to like a fish store or whatever, and you see those little like albino cory cats and stuff. So I was like, oh, well, they have those as albinos and everything. So I'm wondering if they had like other stuff. And so I looked up and I saw that yeah, they still do have leucistic and melanistic and piebald fish. So I was like, they're rare, just like other animals and
Mhm.
stuff. So I was like, I was wondering if they had that kind of stuff in here.
I hadn't seen any.
That'd be kind of cool to be able to catch and claim and say, hey, look what I got.
Like I said, at Christmas they had, you know, salmon with reindeer antlers.
Yeah, that's a little unrealistic.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with some of that those special events. Like Classic has the reindeer, red-nosed reindeer and things and the werewolves and stuff for Halloween. I'm not really into that kind of thing, but I know some people are. All right. I'm getting bigger. This is a 1.68 pounder. The only thing I really cared for is that one time when you and I went hunting, we got the robits. I like the robit. I'd like to see a jackalope or robit on Call of Wild the Hunter also, but those that was fun. But yeah, do I got something? No, that was just the weeds. But yeah, I don't really care for some of those other things like that. Oh, where are you going, fish? Oh, whoa, 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 going the wrong way there. Go the wrong way.
You're still using the gold spoon.
Yep. Oh, I got a pike. Grass pickerel. This is a 0.8 pounder.
I got a spotted bass. 0.96.
I don't think I have nearly as much delay on my screen with that you get on yours because I saw you like pulled it in pretty much right away. You just dropped it, right? Just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have nearly as much delay for some reason. But nice. So how many have you caught so far, do you think?
I'm not sure. I got a pretty good size one here.
You got another one on?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
It looks like it's pretty decent.
Oh yeah, I could see him flopping in here.
A 1.5 pound spotted bass.
You're just like reeling them in like they're nothing. You're like, yeah,
Well, it's
whatever.
because it's because I got a heavy duty rod and reel.
Yeah. Ooh, do I got something? Or is that the... Nope, that's a fish. He's going opposite direction of the lilies. So yeah, back and forth. Back. I just crank it up a little bit more here. Where are you going, buddy? Come on. Come on. I'm like almost maxed out on like everything. My there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Is it? Yeah. A 1.8 pound spotted bass. Like I said, I'm going up.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder
Got quite a
how
few
long you'd have to fish to buy every license with gold.
of
How long it would take to get all that? I'm pretty sure that would take a while.
them. Yeah.
So why the gold spinner versus the silver spinner? Is it because of the type of fish you're catching, or the time of the day, or what?
Just the fish.
The
They
fish.
seem to, yeah, they seem to like the gold better.
Which one's like the silver better?
I don't know.
None of them.
I don't really use the silver that much.
Got another one on the line. Come on. Wow, he's like going way over here. Yeah. Hopping out of the water.
Yeah.
This one's not gonna be that much. There we go. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
1.1. Do you have a favorite fishing destination that you like the most?
Uh,
Oh, got myself a little bluegill.
Probably St. Croix Lake or White Moose Lake.
The ones you can use your boat on. Do you do it with the boats or you do shore fishing mostly, or both?
Both.
Just depend on your mood.
Yeah. Now they're biting. There's a couple I don't like. Sander Baggersea Lake is it's 10,000 to travel, 8,000 for license, and I just don't think the fishing's that good.
Yeah. So the ones that you like to fish at, do you like it because obviously the fishing, or you like the locale, or the
The
scenery?
fishing, mainly the fishing.
What's the one that you like the best on the scenery?
Probably St. Croix.
So it's got the best of both worlds for you there then.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I'll
Yep.
once I pull this one in or this line in, I'll exit out also and see where I'm at because my oop, I got something. That's a good way to finish off. This will probably like put me close to my keep net limit anyways.
St. Croix Lake is level 30. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a ways to go before I get there.
Yeah.
All right,
I
I got
think,
myself another little bass. This one went down half the size of the last one I got, which is this one's only a 0.9 pounder, so just under a pound. But all right, let me head out of here and we'll see what we got. What's this? Oh, wear and tear. I've never seen this before.
you get it.
Should I? Let's see what it says to repair. Oh, 77. I'm not gonna worry about it quite yet. It's still got a ways to go anyway, so. I think that's
What's it
something
on?
else that BZ Hub was telling stating. It's like you don't have to keep repairing all the time because it still works just as effectively all the way down to like the lowest number until it snaps.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'm up to 63.59.
Oh, okay. So we can go to Emerald Lake.
Oh, and it looks like it's raining there right now.
Yep.
Huh.